From KSMQ Television in Austin, this is On Cue, connecting interesting issues and interesting people. On Cue.
Glad you're joining us this week. Joshua Wahlen is a musician from Austin who pours his heart and soul into his songs. He's here today to give us a preview of his newest work. Welcome to the program, Joshua. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Eric.
We met a couple years ago doing some local theater, and we knew you had the musical skills and heard about that during rehearsals and stuff as our shows were going on. But now you've gone and made a business out of it, trying to get your name out there and writing your own songs and everything. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thanks, Eric.
How did you make this decision to really go at it full time?
Well, that's a very good question. I've always loved music, and I've always, kind of wanted to be a performer in some aspect. When I was younger, I wanted to be a TV star, and then I picked up a guitar when I was 16, and I fell in love with it.
So you started playing like music you heard on the radio or something?
I just started to imitate things that I liked. I'd hear something on the radio, and I'd try to imitate it. I'd try to play it. And I was so fascinated with songwriters like Bob Dylan and Phil Collins. I remember was one of the first. I listened to his songs, and they were so powerful, and I didn't even really know what they meant when I first heard them. But I knew they were powerful, and I just fell in love with the craft of songwriting, and just kept doing it. And I decided, I told myself, this is the only thing I want to do. I love this. And it's a tough business, and people tell you that, but if you love something, you're just going to do it. And so I just kind of buckled down and said, this is me and this is my life. And
now there are some tools that you have these days that maybe other musicians didn't have, like the internet, Facebook, as far as marketing. But you made the point that you when you're just a one-person operation, you have to do all the marketing, I suppose, promoting yourself, trying to get jobs, places. Are you just on the phone a lot?
Oh yeah, on the phone, emailing, and it's because you're your own manager, your own A&R, your own promotion, and we definitely have the tools now to do it ourselves where you never used to, but it's still difficult. You learn the business, and I'm always sending emails, press kits, things like that, sending demos of my recordings. Making relationships is huge. You got to go out there and meet people. It's so much to it. And I've kind of fallen in love with the business side of it too. When I started out, I was like, can't I just get a record deal and have somebody else do this stuff? I mean, I don't want to do this. And I started meeting people, and I started getting out there and making friendships, and just really started to love the business side of it too.
Because that can be, you'd think, as the grind of getting new business and not playing, but you're able to embrace that a little bit, huh?
Yeah, and it gives you a little bit of pride. You get proud. Any business owner, when they're starting up a business and they're meeting people and their business is growing, and you can feel proud because you're doing that work. It's the grind, exactly like you said, and there's pride in that. And once you find, a reason to love it. I love meeting people and stuff, so I focused on that part of the business, and it really made it pleasurable for me to be able to just go out and do it.
How do you come up with an idea when you write a song?
There's a lot of different ways. Me particularly, I like to grab my guitar and strum around or play something. Kind of get a mood and start singing nonsense words and stuff, and a lot of times it's like I'm fishing. I have a feeling that I want to express, and I got this mood I'm in, and so I'm just playing, and I'm fishing through my mind for ideas, and I'm saying words, and sometimes a phrase will come out, and you stop and you're like, okay, that's the phrase I'm looking for, or that's the specific thing I'm looking for. And then I go from there and I start to craft the song out of that, writing the rest of the lyrics, creating a story and all. And that's usually my process. I've read many articles with different singer-songwriters, and it seems like everybody's kind of got their own very specific process, and that's kind of mine. It's always fishing. because I know it's always in my head. I always got these ideas, and it's just a matter of trying to conjure them out.
Josh Wahlen is here from Austin. Would you mind playing us a little tune from either your previous EP or new one, whatever?
Yeah, absolutely. I think first I'll play Fear, which is a song that was off my previous EP, and it's going to be redone on the next record. And it's one of the first songs I've ever written, too. So
Joshua Wahlen.
Stand up tall, and I'll be near when you face the long road home. Don't drown your soul in poison grief. You've got a job to do, and I will find my way. Mother, don't you cry, and I'll survive this twisting hurricane. Lay your hands to rest, don't waste your prayers all on me, and I will find my way. Just a word here, and pain don't last as long as you're brave. Now I'm standing in my own grave, no shelter from the rain. Fear don't belong here, you only get this one chance to stay awake. Don't you waste it, let's spit that bitter taste out of your mouth. Brother, stand up strong, and don't be scared. Chase them dreams of ours. I'll be with you and never fear. Close them heavy eyes, and I will find my way. Sisters, keep me close in your thoughts, no need to let go. Keep your eyes ahead and never stop. Your future is bright, and I will find my way. Fear's just a word here, and pain don't last as long as you're brave. Now I'm standing in my own grave, no shelter from the rain. Fear's just a word here, you only get this one chance to stay awake. Don't you waste it, let's spit that bitter taste out of your mouth.
I know it's just one person clapping, but I'm clapping. Congratulations. Folks at home are clapping too, I'm sure. Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thanks.
as long as one person's clapping, I've done my job. That's what I say.
But that's kind of a sad song. You're kind of...
Yeah. You know, it's sad and it's happy in another sense. You know, because it's kind of, to me, you know, fear is such a dominant thing in most people's lives, and it is sad, but knowing that fear is only a word and that you can overcome it, and dealing with that sadness has got a bit of joy in it too. And I've kind of carved a niche out of sorrow almost, you know, and that's when I started writing songs, it was to let a lot of those kinds of things out. And so it's sad, but happy in another sense, I think. So.
While you were playing, it reminded me of your comment earlier about when you get ideas for songs, little snippets when you're or kind of the fishing analogy. And it reminded me of Bob Dylan in his Chronicles book, where he talks about when he has snippets of lyrics that he's not, they're kind of there, he sticks them all in a drawer together with all the other snippets of songs, and he just leaves them in there for a long time. He thinks that there's like magical little compilation that happens after a while, and then he brings them back out again, and they work with each other when they're in that drawer. You know, that's how he comes up with some songs that way. So,
oh, that's neat.
There's a tip for you. I don't know.
It's good enough for Bob Dylan.
Hey, you play in. I know you have a website where people can learn about. You play in Rochester, you've been in Austin, down to Chicago even. Folks can catch your act around here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always all around Minnesota. Iowa, I've started getting into Iowa, and Chicago. Yeah, I'll be in Chicago March 1st, and I'm always posting dates on my website at www.joshuawahlen.com. I have all my information on there. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff as well, but the website's a good launching point. You can go there and...
I know, you're the marketing guy too. I can tell that already. www.joshuawahlen.com.
Yes, you got to learn that stuff.
We'll put that on the screen. And you can also, when you go to that website, if you like what you hear, you can download those, you can buy those songs right on your web page with a download. And your new disc, talk a little bit about that coming out?
Yeah, The Winter, it's coming out in April, so it's kind of a funny time to release an album called The Winter. But it's going to be an EP with 7 songs on it. Fear's going to be on it, which was on my last album, but the rest of the songs are all going to be brand new.
And EP means, what does that mean?
An extended play, it's a little shorter than a long play. If you buy
than a CD, than a full-length CD, it's kind of fewer songs maybe?
Yeah, yeah. So there'll be 7 songs on that versus, 12, 13, or however many else. So that I'm doing up in Northfield with a talented singer-songwriter friend of mine, Jonathan Young. He's going to engineer and produce it for me, and we're going to work that out here in March and get it printed and sent out, and should be here by April.
Great. So we'll check the website or Facebook. Yeah, I think you're on there. You put little nuggets out where you're playing in the area.
Yep.
Congratulations for making the big transition and taking that step. It's pretty darn courageous, to step out and try it on your own in front of the stage all by your lonesome.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but it's great.
Yeah, all right. Do you have a song you can play us out with from the new recording, as of yet unreleased?
Yeah. This is. There's only been a handful of people that have heard this song, so you guys will.
So this will be a second handful.
This will be a second.
Just kidding. We have many viewers out there, Josh.
Beautiful viewers too. And we'll do. I'll do Grandma's Porch off. It's kind of a reminiscent of childhood. That's kind of what the song's about. So it's kind of a reminiscent type song. So yeah, I'll lay that down for you guys.
Grandma's Porch, Joshua Wahlen. Thank you.
Closed my eyes the other day, and I saw your face. sky's faded gray. Well, I went back to second grade. On Grandma's porch, playing in November rain, watching the wind blow the summer leaves away. And as the cold comes nipping at the neighbor's nose, on Grandma's porch, we laughed the days away. Oh, we laughed the days away. I awoke to the winter snow. I poured myself a cup of tea. I watched the kids play out the window. I went back to second grade. On Grandma's porch, playing in November rain, watching the wind blow the summer leaves away. And as the cold comes nipping at the neighbor's nose, on Grandma's porch, we laugh this way. Oh.